Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Dark Souls 3, Episode 1. Point. I don't even know what number we're at right now. This is going to be another test. This one hopefully will be as short as all the other ones. Dark Souls 10. It very well could be. Welcome back, Malice. Welcome back, everybody. How are you all? This test is going to be Dark Souls at 720. On XSplit. I've put away OBS just for one test, and I left everything that OBS had running for XSplit. The only thing is I'm just using XSplit and OBS. That's the only test. So once again, we will hit a new game and just carry on with what we want, and then I'll explain more once I can start walking around and stuff. I feel bad. I forgot how long command for my 1 year. Oh no, you did. How do you should make it up to me by donating trillions of dollars. But but either way, I'm glad you're all here.
Yes,
this is a test.
Indeed.
Hopefully it works.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words.
So yeah, I like Dark Souls, and I know that there's lots of lore. I just don't know what lore this is because they never tell you in the game.
Go without thrones.
And they fall over and die in the sand. I don't want to tell you how many times I've watched this. But here goes. The starting of this year cannot be all broken. I'm trying to refuse to allow that to happen.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves.
So when the bell tolls, the Lords of Cinder will awaken.
Aldrich, Saint of the Deep.
I'm not looking forward to fighting this boss, like, at all. Those are always hard ones. Hopefully it's weak to magic.
Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant.
He basically looks like he's wielding a guillotine. Should be slow though, so hopefully he doesn't have some area of effect attack things. We'll be alright. And I don't want to fight the 5 watchers that if they're at the same time, that would be pretty rough.
Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones.
I like the little vortex thing behind the helmet.
And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder.
Not even good enough for that, huh?
It is that ash seeketh embers.
So yeah, I posted 2 episode 1s, but they were all broken. I can't seem to get a complete episode 1 without having the stream break. And my goal was to do a whole episode 1 plus more, but I just can't seem to get to where I'm at without it breaking. I want to have a flawless episode. I don't want one chopping and breaking. I'm not sending YouTube and then putting it in a playlist a broken episode. That's just not going to happen. I demand quality. So, I mean, I've gone through this a million times at this point, but I'll hopefully be able to zip through like I did before. and within a half an hour, we'll find out if my episode breaks. It used to be every 4 hours. It kind of messed up, and instead of do a little reset, and I could do that with XSplit, thankfully. OBS, I'm not too sure how you reset your thing. Well, I'm glad you're there and I'm here. So, what I googled was, like, what is a good starting class and what is a good gift? Oh, and I gotta name myself again? Okay. Okay, I had, like, Speedrun Man, and I technically was speedrunning this game. Ash Ketchum would be another good one if I'm a spawn from the Ash kind of thing. I think I'm still thinking Chrome Dome. Oh yeah, back at it again. I'm trying. This is another test, Chrome, but welcome back. I'm on the XSplit right now, trying to see. Not Ketchum. I said Ketchup. No, it's Ash Ketchum, not Ask Ketchup. I can't do that. I had so many names. I should almost do Cutscene Loader Man. My rival. This isn't gonna fit. Ah, cutscene loader. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Cutscene oh wait, loader man. Oh, come on, man. Cutscene loader man. If anybody knows where that's from, that means you've watched a lot of Heaven's Army. It just gives me good times when I see cutscene loader man. This game has been technically cutscene loader man to me. Technically, male, I'm okay with that. No, young is what I am. So yeah, the night class I was told again. Malice, does this sound familiar? Uh, Knight I was told, is a very good starting class, very powerful, and definitely like a good first choice. But so is Pyromancer. Definitely another good choice. Apparently, sorcerers have gotten nerfed pretty hard, and are considered a pretty hard extreme class. So you know me, Heaven's Army, always extreme. We're gonna go with the sorcerer, only because I'm kind of curious to see how bad they messed me up, even more so than I already know. Because I've already played one episode like 12 times at this point. But I want to see what else they've done to me, because it's already bad what they've done. So I'm not going to go through the gifts, because I really, really have gone through it, and if this is going to be a test and it doesn't work, then I'd rather not go through it again. So it's extreme till you get more potions. There you go. But I have to use them for health because I need to stay alive. I can't put them into my magic. It's still extreme. Life ring is what I'm gonna get because I'm a low health and missing a lot of things. So I went with Astora because all of these faces, well, they speak for themselves really. So I went with this one because it's the most close to normal. Well, I mean, Commoner's alright too, actually. I just went with that one because it was shiny, I guess, really. It was bright, and it probably caught my eye. I went with Large Head, I'm joking, standard, and took me an hour, but I got this handsome bloke. I'll go with bloke. Handsome bloke to go through Dark Souls 3 with. So that means most of the enemies see me and they're just like, oh. And they usually just stand there and watch. They don't even attack me anymore. You'll see it. I am so handsome, all the enemies will really just stand there and looking at me sometimes. You'll know throughout this entire playthrough. I'm not lying. I'm not handsome. So we'll just go through with this. This kind of like the first hour and a half of this episode will be me running through the game with kind of a speedrunish kind of vibe. And I've done it twice. It's proof. There's actual live stream episodes and everything where I've gone through from 1 hour and a half without dying, no mistakes, nothing. Now, that being said, the bell's tolling and I wake up. I'm thinking I'm a king. I'm thinking I'm one of the Ember Lords or whatever. Because why else would I wake up when a bell tolls? Why am I not already awakened being one of the Ashen people? Enough of that. Gotta keep that body proportional, yo. Oh, my body is so hot I have to contain it with these ropes. If I were to just show my buff bod, you may even swoon. So I have to hide this away and lock it away from all the enemies. But what was I gonna say? I was talking about something else and then the thing kicked in. Great. It was something probably important. But now it's gone. Oh well, who needs it? I've done this so many times I can't remember what I was doing. We'll go through this first because it's gonna take a few seconds. Once we get the other flask, everything will make sense. That ring is gonna be really awesome. And I got more health. These stats. Vigor for HP, attunement. I need to go up attunement because I need to go up FP, which is now your MP. So they changed to FP now, so I need to go up this, and it gives me more attunement slots. So I need to unlock that. Increases your stamina. Apparently I use stamina when I cast magic now, so that's something I gotta worry about. Vitality gives you physical defense and equip load. There it is. Strength. Wield powerful and heavy weapons. Nice. Governs resistance to fires and increase attack strength. Of course. Dexterity, apparently, not only does it allow you to wield the cool katanas and stuff, but it also reduces spellcast time, which means I also gotta put stats in dexterity now. So I'm already spreading my intelligence and attunement thin, just by having to put it into dexterity. I still gotta go up intelligence, because that's where all my magic power, potency, and everything goes. And faith has been the same. It increases your miracles and pyromancies and the potency of them, and dark defense is attributed to it. And then luck is your discovery of items and stuff, and more resistances. So yeah, I gotta spread my stats out a bunch more. And we haven't even found out why they really nerfed my sorcerer yet. Regular attack. Alright, what was I saying right before my body and my handsomeness, and then I talked about the bell tolling and I may actually be a ember thing? Because it's gone. It's like forever gone. Target lock on. I'll just do this now. Oh, he's already dead. Oh wow. Okay, he's really weak. My FP, that blue bar up there, up there somewhere's up there. It's not going to regen like all the other games. You used to be able to, you know, cast a faith heal, and then your bar will start filling up, and then eventually you get around an enemy, you can keep attacking, and it was great. We're talking about your life as a cool guy from. How do you know I was from there? Anyway, cool. Thanks for calling me a cool guy, dude. I mean, you don't have to keep buttering me up like this. You already donated me this game, so thanks again for the however many times I thank you for the dono in this game. But yeah, you don't have to keep calling me cool guy and stuff, man. Don't even worry about it. I know I'm an okay streamer, but cool guy, that's pretty strong words. I'm gonna switch to a sword. So the reason why I just can't run through with my magic, because I'll run out of magic very quickly. But also, you get this now! Yay! So excited! It's something new. Well, for me, it's not exciting. It's going to tell you right now that this recovers your FP. I'm not too sure how. I hope a warrior or somebody of that class shows up and says, we need to use those too. But I need to use these more. I need more than one flask. So if I wanted more than one flask, I would take away from my Estus flasks. So I could have 2 or 2, or 1 and 3, instead of 3 and 1. Which means now I can't heal myself. Oh yeah, that's another wonderful thing they've added to our lovely sorcerers. So yeah, yay for the blue Estus flask. Not really, but Chrome, have you played this game and are you a different class? Because I am a sorcerer, and I'm not seeing this as a good thing. Oh boy. They call us get behind an enemy and critical hit, because you're no longer backstabbing these poor enemies. Oh no, you're doing this. Yeah, that's a butt attack. So that's why it's a critical, because nobody's butt can survive that. So yeah, there's that. I've nailed this first try. Watch me not nail it now, because I need him to not do his crazy attack either. Not that one. That's just too wild. Calm down. Okay, I did get it on my first try. He kind of runs at you. You can't hit it if you're really good at it. My nemesis. You thought cutscene Loaderman was my nemesis? Oh no. Trying to move and attack is my nemesis. I just want to attack, move, and attack. Oh, now I can't do it. Wow. Oh. Oh, well now I can't seem to kick every time I try to move and attack. Oh, I could sneak attack him. No, this isn't a sneak attack. This is a butt attack. Why can I not do my attack? I'm running out of stamina. Okay, well now I'm starting to do it. I don't know. I just like to move because this sword is so short. I need to get enemies. When I hit them, they fall further away than I'm attacking them. So I try to move up close to hit them, and then I end up kicking. Not a fan of the kick. Still. Oh, wait. Okay, I got him. Good enough. Just one is all I want. Oh. Are you not entertained? I should not be doing that. I should not really be doing that. Okay. Let's just go and fight him for real. Don't stand up so quickly. Jumpers. Do you know who I am? Apparently I'm cutscene loader man at this point. Turn back! You know what? It's a wise move to turn back here. The brave and the bold will go here. I will not fight this thing because it'll take over 10 minutes. It really will. I'm a sorcerer. I can't use magic because it's a crystal enemy, and it's because I will run out of magic quicker than you can say, "Oh wow, you're already out." Oh wow. So yeah, basically, if you do really want to defeat this thing, and you want the experience, here's my pro tip. Let it chase you all the ways. I'm trying to lose it. So go a little slower. Let it lock on him and back up slowly. Try to get him over here. Though you'll come back later until you're stronger. I mean, it's already dead on my game, so I can't. He's already defeated. I'm just showing how, and then it's already gone. Try to get him to roll into this corner. This is the spot where he'll get stuck, and he does get stuck. If he tries to walk out, I just walk back here, and then he'll go back in the corner. And if he somehow miraculously got out, this is a circle, so go around. Get him into there, and then go back, and then he's caught in the corner again. It'll take a while if you're a sorcerer like me, but you can hit him from here. He can't get you unless you stand here. But you just hit him and walk back, and then just keep going back and forth. It's super simple. You can hit his tail too when he does his odd attack where his tail comes up here. Like, there's lots of ways to hit him, so it's very safe, very easy if you want to totally beat him and get the easy, like, 1,000 and whatever experience you get from him, and a cool Titanite something from him. But yeah, I will not do 10 minutes of fighting and a chance. I did die the other time I tried to fight him and show you how. Because I looked up and then I walked forward and yeah, it was bad. Anyway, rest of the bonfire. We know this. We've done these things before. There we go. So I know this game is probably going to tell us this, but like resting in a bonfire gets you your Estus flask, but you can't level up at a bonfire now. It's like Bloodborne. You got to go back to a place to level up. So there's that. Ooh. It looks painful every time. Anyway, and your weapons repair when you rest at a bonfire now. That's also a cool thing, maybe? Maybe it's good, because at least on Dark Bloodborne, you had to go back and spend your souls on them as well to repair your equipment. And, like, you go and you hit a wall, your equipment's already worn out. It's, like, instant, so, Oh, I missed his butt. You're lucky. You're lucky your butt was angled on a weird angle, or I'm on a hill or something, and... There you go. That was a zoom in. A zoom in on the critical attack. It's totally a critical. Alright, I'm gonna blast this dude with magic, because I got time and stuff. And the power of... Should I? No. Yeah, no. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Eat your... Thank you. Just eat your potion, I was gonna say, but I'm like, that's not a potion. Drink your Estus flask. So, on my first... It doesn't matter, because the episode didn't count, right? It doesn't matter. I keep saying that. The Butt Buster. I needed more bees. The brutally, bountifully, butt-busting... oh, we could go more than that, can't we? Jump! That was a 360 no-look jump. The brutal, butt-busting, butt-buster of... bee... Oh, I'm with the wrong weapon! Ah! I did that my second or third playthrough, where I had my staff, I shot them and I ran up and I forgot to switch back down. Do a drop attack. Now I got health lost and ooh, psyching out a little bit, you know. You know what? I'm so OP at this point. Watch me die. Watch me die. That I'm gonna do this without even being healed. I could just call it, because like at this point I've done this so many times, Heavenlies, you have no idea unless you watched every live stream. This is like 8+ times now, just so I can. Oh, what am I doing? Not attacking him. I'm getting my stamina back. Stop attacking. Yeah, what is he doing attacking like that? Just do your normal attack, please. That'll work. Oh, no, really? Already? That was a waste. Oh, okay, I rolled into him. I didn't mean to roll into him. Oh well. I was kind of trying to get away from that. So, whatever you do, don't go away from him like I'm doing. Stay close to him. Yeah. Oh no, it's gotta be bees. Chrome Dome, it's gotta be bees. So yeah, if this is your first playthrough, don't expect to just go up and do that. Like I said, I've really fought them like +5 times. I've done this episode 1 +8 times. I've basically got this down to a science at this point. Where... Did I light the thingy and do the thingy? I didn't. I didn't even do the thingy. How about if I go get my stuff at least? I'm going so fast that I didn't even break. There you go. There you go. Now I got my Estus flask that I want to have more of, but I can only have 3. And things. If it sounds like I'm bitter, I'm really not. I've just done this so many times. There's no joy or wow in playing this episode because I've already seen this and I've already done it, and there's just nothing there. This is the removal of those. I don't want that there. You mad? There's that menu, and then there's this menu. The start or the touchpad. FYI. And then select for your sweet little things. Oh, these are the ones I got? Okay, well I don't want to be pointing up and pointing down. Switch that with rest. There you go. We'll rest. Okay, I am 2 for 3. 2 for 3 for this. I missed once and it was kind of embarrassing, but I think I got it figured out now. I just keep missing. Over here? Got him. You just gotta hit up. You just gotta hit up when you touch the ground. Got it. No problem. Professional, Heaven's Army. Don't kick, don't kick. Ah! Okay, I'm okay. This game, I don't want to kick, ever. Never, ever. So every time you see me kick, that's Heaven's Army didn't want to do that. You could just, like, hit, like, F on the keyboard every time you see me kick, maybe. You might break your F button. Don't do that. Because, yeah, it happens a lot. And it definitely unintentional. Wait, is it a little further up? Oh, no, there he is. Okay. I don't know how, but I missed this dude every time except the last time and now. I don't know how I did this, because this way it's very hard. There's 4 enemies that'll attack you if you go that way. Don't do that. It's a bad move. I want to, like... No, because I might fall and stuff. Let's not do that. Boom! I did it again! It was like, I am going... Oh, no. Perfect. That's how it's done. Kind of like my Inferno Flame, I was going to say. Inferno Slash. I kind of want to do that again. Soon. Okay, I went up that way and I missed him. But if I go here, it's the same difference. Only I could shoot one of them. Or... Oh, they both woke up. Okay, I didn't like that. Tried to really stab him a few more times, but he fell over too quick. My kid's getting frustrated with me because I keep tickling his feet and he tries to play Smash. Oh, well, that's kind of mean. He's into an intense Smash situation, and you're tickling his feet? Also, I think I missed something. I missed to get that item up there. Oh boy, what sloppy work! I've done this so many times. I'm actually doing worse. That is a thing. It's happening. Oh, what sees me or hears me or knows something? Oh, they show up. I never had them wake up before. Okay. Oh, if you go for that item, they wake up. I've never done that before. You win, right? Well, I guess technically you do. I always just went up and killed them, and then I forgot the item every time. Basically, don't go up these stairs any further than past that flat spot. Because that enemy is very strong right now. You may be able to take him. You may have skills. You may be able to, spat him away. He's got a katana that causes bleeding, and he's strong. Very strong. One quick level up will get you to the point where you should be able to handle him. But at level 1 with nothing... or whatever level you are with nothing. Maybe a warrior class might be able to win, because that's... You got your advantage right away. You got your strength, you got your health, and that's what you need to win, and I don't have any of that, so... Yeah, basically, you may, but if you get your level up, it's definitely a guaranteed win, because I'm going to get my 20 intelligence and then just defeat him. So these embers, I didn't read it last time, but I will this time, because the embers seem... These are flasks. No, I could do that. Apparently you could just use them and just gain strength of flame, boosting HP until death? That sounds like a pretty powerful weapon. Or item, I mean, because you just eat one and just boost your HP and you're stronger, just like that. Done. For a guy that's wearing hardly anything, he's still a pretty tough enemy. Indeed. Indeed, he is definitely that. You got that right. Ha! Ooh. There you go. That was not a butt critical, but oh, a butt critical. No, I want more B's in that thing. I can't be calling anything Annihilator in my game, and the other word either, but butt critical is dangerous, because it really is a butt critical, like, really. So, I think I'm going to not quite explore this time. I'll go to the 2 places, because this will tell you where to go, because I got lost here the first time I showed up. The bonfire will deliver thee to Lothric. That's where you want to go. That's a very good pro tip. Thanks, game. If you stay to the upper outer wall, which this is what I'm kind of call the upper outer wall, then there's middle wall, and then lower, and then basement. We'll go with that. There's clearly a beautiful shiny path out here with a giant and an invisible righty thingy here. The seed of the giant tree is yet to fall, so we don't want that to fall apparently yet. And a locked tower and a beautiful free item. Basically, if I sound like I know what I'm talking about, yeah, you're gonna, like... Don't be surprised. But yeah, really, like, the whole joy and everything of this, I just know it all at this point, so it's just, and I'm doing it again, and this also could not work. This episode may break, so I'm trying not to say it so much, but I'm trying to give myself the benefit of the doubt on what could happen. There's 4 people to talk to here. Shouldn't take too long to go through them. And then we'll go through where I'm supposed to go, get to the second bonfire. Shouldn't also take too long, considering the first bonfire is right in front of you. Yeah.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
But you were already
Well,
awoken.
you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Gives them conniptions, everybody.
Gives me conniptions.
Yeah.
And it'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
So Dark Souls has never had characters move their mouths when they talk yet. They're in PlayStation 4 and they don't have characters move their mouths. That's one thing I've noticed. Don't I think? I mean, I may be one of the Ember Lords because I woke up when the bell rang and I'm glowing all emberly while you're just looking normal.
What a sick joke.
My
Asking
jokes?
us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to them. We're talking truth.
He's repeating already. Good for him. Alright, we can move on. These are probably all the boss things. He really doesn't seem to have that much confidence. In this type of world, would you have confidence where you woke up from wherever and everything's trying to kill you and you died and then you're just like, I'm still alive, what's going on? Yeah, it'd be kind of messed up. Your brain would get messed up pretty quickly, I would say. I could try to almost roleplay as him, as a normal person. As a video gamer, you just play this as a video game, but when you die, you become hollow. But so does the lords, don't they, Melis? I'm wondering. Like, it's interesting. Who knows? I have never died in this game before. Yorm the Giant of the Profane Capital. I don't know if these are gonna like break or glow, or if they. I don't think the giant can sit in here, but if they show up, that'd be kind of cool. Watchers of the Abyss. Less talky, more get back to where you were. No, I don't want to. I'm waiting for this thing to break at the half-an-hour point. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Because this needs to be exactly like episode 1, where I gotta redo all of this over again. Ludleth the Exiled? That's the one I don't want to fight ever. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. Or was that him? One of those two is the ones that I don't want to fight. So all of those downward ones will lead you to the blacksmith. And the one... Am I up here? I'm up here. Whoops. Down. This will take a straight path to him. But there's like one path left and right, and then the others paths will take you there, and then this one.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
You too,
I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine.
Other Ashen One.
Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler.
Please put on your headset.
And
right
yes,
now.
I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away.
Because if you put your headset on,
Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me.
Her
as
voice.
As I want. No.
Her voice rumbles your ear, just like a good ASMR thing. So yeah, definitely put on your headset and just talk to her all for hours.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Sup? No, I don't want to. Sup is high.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip?
I know.
That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers.
Cordial intrusion.
And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One.
A soapstone.
Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
Isn't soapstones that will let you warp somewhere? Either way, I'm already ready for this. but I got enough to buy these, and I think I'll buy them whenever I get to the point where I'm at.
Ashen One,
Ah,
be sure to bring more souls.
I'll try.
Oh.
Ha, ha, ha. Okay, I'm cutting her off. She can't laugh for 2 minutes. I gotta go.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Oh, his voice
I
rumbles
am
too.
Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
Ooh.
You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms.
So old English.
Let me smith you weapons.
They are
I
using
am a
it a lot.
smith, such is my purpose.
They are using that a lot in this game. They are. So he's going to tell you about reinforce and infusing. He's going to tell you about the repair that I told you about. And then he's going to tell you to bring your essences to him. And then he'll tell you that he doesn't have a coal to do the infusion. And then we can move on.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire.
Rest at a bonfire.
But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape.
It's free.
They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
Sure.
There are 2 ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
Well, usually my sorcery is my weapon, but I'm forced to wield a dagger. Hurrah!
Another matter.
The coal?
Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look.
He's thin-skinned.
Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
I mean, this is wild. Like, I've never had so many problems trying to play a game before. I know Bloodborne gave me grief. I had to redo it over, and I think did another Dark Souls game just kept something happening. Like, I just feel like these wonderful games that I want to play, I do like them. They keep breaking on me.
By the by,
Oh yeah?
if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well?
Why can't I have both like I always had? I think he's done.
Weapons and protection is but
We're done.
Pretty, I don't want to see my work squandered.
I won't die. I won't die, silly old man. So yeah. What you got for me, my level
Welcome
up lady?
to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
The level up lady or firekeeper?
The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
There was already one person sitting on that chair. Is that normal? I hope so. Now let's talk a little bit more, shall we?
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls.
Like a reaper?
Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
When is the souls gonna run out? Or does Dark Souls have a thing where souls will, after they're used, get sent up somewheres and then get sent back into another body? Because we've been destroying. I've destroyed plenty of souls already in this game alone, let alone all the other souls games that I did. That I used up the souls. Yeah, how many souls is in this game universe? I'm just curious.
Ashen One, to be unkindled.
Level up.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Nourishment? So, I'm just gonna go like this right now. I had way more when I killed the crystal thing, and I also spent like another 40 minutes, because that's all the time I had, but to level up, just to get like a little extra experience here and there, and it helped a little bit.
Ashen One.
You as well!
May the flames guide thee.
Yeah, just because I was able to go up, I think like 3 more allotments, so I was able to get 3 and up my FP a little bit, and it was nice. Did I go to the... I did. Okay, so that means everything should still be dead. Yes. I'm just gonna fight this dude. Now that I got my 20 intelligence, I could kind of hit him from afar and keep him back a little bit. Yeah, I'll hit him. He almost got me. Hey, stop dodging. Oh, good. I was gonna be like, I have to soon hit down and square and try to deal with this thing. Well, yeah, there you go. That helped a little bit. That I got my 20 intelligence. That helped quite a lot. So I had to take this guy out because I accidentally took him out when I was lost, and I ran around here going, I have to go this way. And then everything was locked, and I'm like, oh. And then I got the pro tip of just going to use the bonfire at this point. And then I'm like, oh, right, yeah, they did say something about the bonfire. So, yeah. But then I could go up some more strength. Not enough to make any difference, actually, though. I went up to, I think it's 9 strength at this point. I've already done this exact run before. But, it'll give me 9 strength. I need 10 so I can equip that sword.
Ashen to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
Oh, whoops, I forgot that she says something new there. Will she say that again?
May the
Please say that again.
Ashen One.
I think she will.
Produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
Right, so if you haven't figured it out yet.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
There you go. That's what we needed to do. So, Malice, if you're here, I'm using XSplit, the maximum settings and all the things. I don't know if I have it set up like I used to, but strength is what I need. Yeah, it takes me to 9. But I'm also recording right now. So whatever XSplit does, that OBS doesn't, I've had the problem before.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Like, XSplit just seems to be able to run on my laptop. Because I am recording this too. Considering that any animal can give off souls, then maybe it's near infinite, about as long as there's life in any shape or form. Does weapons and stuff have souls into them too, I wonder? Chrome? What do you think of that? When I'm like, those weapons, does the rocks have souls? Because yeah, that's right, if you do take out an animal or a crow or the Spider-Man, they give off souls too, don't they? And there's also souls sent in like crystal form where you can just break them and then you just get souls out of them. So there's like a whole lot of things going. We can attune here and travel. Organize. I think you could travel at any bonfire once you unlock them. Organize your storage box. Apparently if you put these weapons, these items away, and then come back to them, they'll be back in your inventory, and I don't know why, but they do. It's bizarre. Could be more like sentient life or life that is near sentience. You think so? I wonder, like, is there a lore to that? I'm curious. Because there actually may very well be a lore to that. Oh, I would love to wear that weapon so badly. Oh, I'd love to have a katana. it's kind of weak, but oh, that's actually a little bit better. Oh, I didn't mean to put you away. I'll equip that. These I really don't need. Okay, cool. I should put that shield on. It's a little bit stronger. The weight's a little bit more, but I need to be below 69.9, so I'm good. Or I need to be under 29.9, and that's just not going to happen, so unless I took off the shield? I'm actually pretty close, wow. I'll leave it on, though. I didn't think I could actually get under there. Alright, let's warp away. There probably is. I'm assuming, because I know Dark Souls is super rich in its lore, but when you play the game... Oh, that's probably what I was talking about when I forgot what I was going to say. The game never tells you any of the lore, and nor does it tell you where to go. That was the thing I was probably going to say when I got cut off by the thingy. But yeah, I know it's full of lore. The game doesn't show you it or tell you it when you're playing. It'd be cool if they started doing that, or at least just allow you to be able to see it in the game, so that you know that you're here and that you're the boss that you just fought is the former prince's son of some place, because it has all that info on everything now. It just, you don't get it when you're playing the game. So it's just some dude with a sword. I kill him and I move on, and that's the game. I won, and I'm happy. Basically, and it could be so much more story to it. I would say, I want this sword because it's another one of those ember lighting swords, and I think that'd be a brilliant idea. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's the thing that'll open up. And then I could put a sword there. I don't know why, though. This is the beginning of the thing, and there's a bonfire right out here. Oh, unless you could use that to warp somewhere. Hey, I'm figuring things out maybe now. So I'm going to be running through this game, sadly, with this dagger for a long, long time. Basically until the end of episode 1, which would be an hour and a half long, give or take. And, I just can't just blast out my soul arrows whenever I please. Not like I normally used to. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll light this, because I want to be able to go back here. But, my first time, I missed this dude, because I looked down and saw the dogs and went back, and I completely forgot the area to come back to it. But I, missed this dude numerous times. 4 hits, really? Okay, I'll take the stairs. Soul arrow? The dog? Do not want that guy to see me or hear me. Okay. Oh, I was blocking, I thought. I kicked again. Okay, that guy's got to go away. So I could hit this guy. I mean, he's an axe kind of dude. He kind of throws me off a little bit. Just a little bit. He went up a lot further than he normally does. I'll take him out this way. Oh, don't even dare do that. You kidding me? He tried to jump up and kill me? Rude. He almost got me too. That's close. I almost could have possibly died there. So, this game is going to trick you. If you go down this path, this game is going to trick you. These guys are all just weak cannon fire. The ones that hover down and Just cover their heads when they see you. They're gonna trick you, and don't let them trick you because it's not worth it. Anytime you run to any of these dudes at this point on, walk through them, don't hit any of them, and if one stands up, attack it mercilessly. Anyone that stands up, just kill it. just kill it. Because it'll turn into a boss that you fought in the tutorial. Like, it's not worth letting that thing pop out, because it's just a wild attacking creature at this point. So yeah, and then as of right now, there's only been one in each one. Oh, you could butt blaster him, but they stand up. So, oh, you mean these? Oh, I feel bad butt blaster him now. The magnificently sublime butt blaster Mark III. Anyway, there you go. That's a Final Fantasy X reference if you ever heard one. Except not butt blaster, but you know, it's close. So, already speedrunning through the entire area that took me like 10 minutes to get through before. Or more. I'm kind of not also used to this dagger doing 4 hits. It takes so long to hit something. Locked. But do you have to kill them? I personally did it, but I don't know if you. Oh, you have to, because if you. What happened to me was I saw him stand up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go back and I'll shoot him. By the time I did that, he transforms. He will transform if you let him live longer than what I just said. They will transform into the monster. So you have to kill them very quickly because they're going to transform soon. So yeah, definitely take them out without a doubt. 969878. Welcome back, by the way, with your crazy name. Can you not give yourself an actual name? Back, give yourself like a name so I can call you what you were, or anything that you want to be called. Even your name is wild, dude. Where's that dude at that I want to take out? Okay. That's what you get for hitting me. Can I hit him? I was locked on. Oh! Ah! Okay. Why did he... Why is he there? After I lock on, he finally decides to attack. Now I'm ready? Okay, here we go. That took... No! I got him. Okay, good. There's another guy that's gonna pop out of the stairs or from somewheres. I'm getting ambushed. Hope your stream works out, Evans. I'm really late. You are. Hopefully it does. It's been an hour, but also broke at the hour-and-a-half mark, or before as well, so I'm not really I got my hopes up that we made it past the half-hour mark. But I had a break before. So the guy didn't get summoned. Oh, I think he was hanging on the wall. That's the guy that got me. I think that was one of the tough guys. He didn't hear me. Oh, that's so different. I like it. Okay, because I took out the bell guy for the first time. I've never done that before. This guy walks up the hill, and another axe or sword guy also shows up. Interesting. I'll be back down here in a moment, everybody. Don't worry. I know secrets now. I'm full of them. Okay, maybe you switch to this. I don't know if the guy who shows up with the weapon is if he's near here. But there, another bell guy down. I think there's 2 more attacking people. Okay, the last time he ran straight off the edge and fell down, and then I did my cool attack on the ground, and it was all cool. But he went straight at me that time. I was glad I was guarding. So, another thing I've learned while playing this game, it may not take it to work until I kill a big enemy, but my Estus Flask is kind of like 3 drinks out of it right now, and then it's used up. But if I keep killing enemies, or if I kill a big enemy or something along those lines, my 2 that it is right now will become a 3, without going into a bonfire, that is. And it happened before, and I think it was when I killed a knight, when I tested it myself, that it gave me another Estus Flask like right away. So we'll see what's going on. Because I almost want to confirm it. I don't know if the normal guys will do it, but he's one of the tougher ones. Okay. He was one of the tougher ones. Alright, we're down to 1. That was a good So yeah, again, when I first ran down through here, I stopped because there was a dragon here, and you know, I kind of didn't go after it because there's a dragon. And eventually I found it was dead, but like now I'm just running by it because I've already seen it, and it's not even a thing on the map anymore. But I mean, I hope soon. I hope that this episode just does what I want it to be. It's a secret item, by the way. That's why I said I'll be back here in a moment. Yeah. So there you go. That's how you get that item. Like, everything is just like not a wow moment right now. Nothing is. I believe there's a chance of that happening from the time to time when you kill an enemy. That might happen too. Maybe it's a certain thing though. Can I lock on him? Oh, I can't. I have to do this. I missed him. Yeah, you can't lock on enemies when they're crouching. Weird. I should throw a firebomb at him, but you know what? I kind of want to keep my items. Oh! That butt critical definitely does something. Yeah, you're a big guy, but you're locked out there and I'm in here, so I'm nice and safe. Yeah. So yeah, my bad for like not quite being my usual self on this game. Next episode, guaranteed. I was also planning on making the earlier stream that I tried to do today be a full episode 1, which means I will get to the hour-and-a-half mark and keep going. That was my plan. But like nothing kicked in. Good. That's the guy I wanted gone, because he blocked. Oh. I should have fired when I was going to, and then I'm like, nah, it'll be alright. So I want these to get down a little further, because I want this dragon to wake up and see me. Oh, there's an item there. Oh no, okay. Oh, I never... Did I get a wooden shield before? You just chanced it? I don't want to chance it. I'm just gonna get him to growl at me again. Because it's absolutely safe when he growls there now. Now I can totally make it without even dying. Okay, I need my soul arrows going. I need the heavy soul arrow. I need two of them, and I'll be alright. I already know exactly how strong I need to beat every single thing. I know exactly, like, what I need to do. Oh, did my Estus class fill? Because that was the guy who I killed, who gives me a full Estus flask, but I was on this one. I don't know if that counts. What's the furthest point you've gotten to the playthrough of this? At the second bonfire, and I got the key. Oh no. I was on. Oh, I'm glad I killed him. Okay, thought I was on sword. To the second bonfire. How dare he shield me? How many people hit F every time I kick so far? Because it's been plus 3 times. Doesn't open from the side. Everything seems to be locked. Everything seems to be just not working. I could... I'm gonna skip them all. Oh, maybe not. You know what, I will. I am gonna skip him. Forget him. He's not even important right now. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, well, I will kill you then. I didn't want to. You know? How come there is 2 streams on YouTube? Okay, Eric, because one is for YouTube, to my live streaming, and on Restream, there's another one, this is YouTube something? So I also live streaming to that YouTube something as entertainment or something. So I'm one for video games and one for entertainment. And that's why there's 2 on YouTube now. So that if you don't find me on gaming, you can find me on entertainment. So, I'm not quite done, but I'm at this bonfire. I made it a little further than this bonfire, but only until I got a key. And it's very close, because this is the run that I've been using to level up. To try to get some extra souls, so that when I played this game for real, I would be nice and strong, and all things would be good. Get going, knight. You do not turn around and try to psych me out. I gotta take this guy out. I might as well. And before, I was very cautious on how I ran past here, and it was all scary and ooh, and now I'm just like, moving on. The first time I hobbled and took 1 step at a time. Yeah, everything changes depending on how I play, but yeah. Well, welcome back, Eric, by the way. How have you been? I'll let him get a little further. I didn't want to drop down on him or him see me while I was walking down. Is it time for the... Ah, he saw me, or heard me. How are you attacking through my attack? I was attacking you first! Anyway, whatever. This game's against me. That was a crazy lunge attack. Yeah, okay, apparently they can go through my attacks. I didn't know that. I thought I could just... Maybe I need a better weapon. My better weapon is exactly where? Through there? Because this would be best if I killed this guy right now. He can go away, and you could kind of pick him off. Oh, yeah, I can't. Well... That worked. I just fell. If I don't die here, it's gonna be funny. One more shot. Oh, I got him. Oh, okay. Woo! That was bad. I did not want to fall down and deal with that dude. Anyway, you could have went down the ladder here, but I have a weird time with him. But no, you know what? I'm gonna use up all my magic because it makes more sense to just go back up and heal, and then go to the other path. Now, I did all of this in 1 quick run. No healing whatsoever. It was just, like, really easy, but... Oh, backstab! Oh, okay. I was backstabbing him on my speed run of things, but whatever. This game's against me. So... I know where the cell is now, because this is the cell that I was looking for. and I picked up the key for it, and that was when my live stream broke. And that was at almost the 4-hour mark, but that was me dying to the boss, the first tutorial boss a bunch, because I was trying to figure him out, and I was trying to be a sorcerer, and you're not allowed to be a sorcerer in that one. You have to actually seriously be a melee dude. And most sorcerers don't want to go in close. They want to stay very far away from the danger, and they would like to roll away and cast their magic. So yeah, it kind of taught me a harsh lesson of, no, you can't do that. Go in with melee. And when I did it, I was like, okay, yeah, this guy's easy. Let's just beat him. And I beat him. That episode is there for that. And then my other one that I sent that's more clearer, but no one could watch on the live stream. That one got sent to YouTube too, where I did like a flawless 1.5-hour run of what I'm doing now. And then there's, oh, I should go get my strength now? This will take a few seconds, but if I got my strength to 10, then I could equip that sword. And then I am pretty much laughing, because if I got this 10 strength now, I could kill things so much quicker. This dagger is, even with 10 strength with the dagger, it still can't 1, 2-shot, 3-shot things here. So yeah, I'll do that now. But I truly hope, I hope this episode goes well.
Welcome home, I shall speak. Very well,
And
then touch take no.
There's a lot of talking in this one. I already got it. Okay, cool. And then now I want health. We're done. But now I got my 10 strength,
Farewell,
so
Ash Maid of...
that's already better than how I was going before. 70, 2.5. It's even heavier. And guard is a little bit better as well, and physical's a little bit better as well. You know what, I'll put it on, why not? Again, the weight almost doesn't matter, and eventually I probably won't be walking around with a shield. That might be a thing that just won't be happening. I think I'd rather have whatever I can equip that'll make me stronger. But with that 10 strength, I can equip the broadsword, or whatever it is that I'm going to soon get. And that just, the difference between that sword and this one is just, to me, a lot. So again, if you pick that knight class, I think you'll have a really good time with that class. And you would have the strength requirements, and you could just probably get more strength and probably get even better weapons right away. If you just knew what you were doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I hope that class treats you well. Hopefully I can find the right thing for this class. The last time I did this, I forgot. I skipped the enemies because I already, I just didn't feel like I needed to fight them. So I skipped them. But then when I ran through, I somehow ran past that guy who didn't even see me, and I ran to about here to when that guy attacked me. And I think I fell down. Oh, and then it was a problem. There, that's what normally happens. Did you see what happened there? How he didn't attack me when I was attacking him? That's what normally happens. Yeah, weird. Anyway, maybe it's my 10th strength that guy saw me. Is he seriously gonna stay down there and not run up the ramp where I'm at? Oh, did he fall? I think he fell. 1-2, stop 1-2. I am getting beat up here. Then again, I am kind of running through. Does more strength give you a chance to stagger your enemies when they're attacking? Because I wasn't able to do that just before 10. Nice. I think he didn't like that. Come on, dude. Oh, it's just too early. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's why it's going on. It's like, what is going on? Why is nothing happening? Yeah, it's that stamina. Again, shouldn't have to worry about stamina, but I have to now because I'm forced to do this. But yeah, I would love to not be running around with a sword at this point. Pro tip, run through, find anybody who stands up and kill them, right away. Or you'll have a battle on your hands. You know what, it's just gonna take too long to kill those guys. I'll be back for them once I get my sword. You can go left, or you can go this way. That sparkly bug is totally worth it. Oh, he ran that way. I never had him run that way before. I always had him run back. He always ran this way. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, I still got him no matter which way he ran. Pro tip number 3. Slide down the ladder, run hard right, or depending on how you're facing. So you don't get hit by that. Beautiful. Did I go for a kick there? I went for a kick, that's not cool. I think you like that. Oh, he's like right here. Perfect, that's where I want you. So, I never went down here before, so the reason why, because I saw that guy. You see him? How he's very detailed? Well, I don't want to deal with somebody who has a weapon, like a poleaxe, down in a tight, cramped area like that, so I kind of skipped it. And then I'm like, oh, and then I see him, and I'm like, I don't also want to go down to, like, the Dark Souls 1-2 the awesome guy, I forget his name, but he had the big heavy armor. That's a heavy armor. Him. He was a good guy. And he had a daughter as well. That guy. So, don't want to deal with him if he's a bad guy. So I'm kind of avoiding that area in the first episode. But I will have to deal with it soon. I forget where I was standing, but it was somewheres... like, oh, not that attack. No, he's blocking. What? I have enough time to hit him every other time. I've never died to that guy before. I've never died to that guy before, but I also had my wrong attack on. You can hit him twice and he'll die before he even does anything. Alright, well, this is what I get for speed running. Yeah, because I've never died to him before. Wow, anyway, cool. Moving on. I got my heavy soul on now. There he is. I can just drop and go. Last time I think the dude saw me, and I missed this item. Cool, alright. Oh, he's already here. No, that's too soon. See what he's doing? He sees me, so he's like, I'm so handsome. So handsome that he just stands there and looks bewildered. Okay, I didn't knock him over. I'm doing worse. That's great. You know what? I don't know. I've never skipped all these enemies before as well. I hope like I don't run to a point and then they transform into a monster. Because that would be truly unpleasant. But this guy does gotta go, because I don't know if he'll just... Don't know. Either way, let's do this again. I got heavy soul on. We got this. I just don't know why I'm dying. Oh yeah. Oh, now the knight is there. Everything has been thrown off. Oh, okay. I'm trying to just hurry this up. No wonder this is not doing well. saw me. I missed him? Okay, weird. That's one. Weird. Lothric, helm, and armor. Interesting. I don't know what... I'm missing a piece of gear. I think it's the gloves. But, I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, so if you take the other shortcut, you can kind of like drop down there and get things either way. I gotta get there where he is. I want my sword now. My bad for dying. Nice, I tried to roll through him, but that didn't work either. There we go. Now I just got immensely stronger. I mean, I make it sound like I'm immensely stronger, but really, this C attribute with the little bit of bonus attack that I got just seems to go a lot longer way than you would think. And now that I'm here, oh, Linknary, welcome back, by the way. My bad. I was just really dying in shock that I died there. Considering how I've gone through this so many times, that was kind of funny. So now what used to take 3 or 4 hits, 4 hits for those. It's down to 2 now. Ooh, is that a better shield as well? It's 60, no. But the physical's 100. Oh, I can't, right. I think I was going to aim for that, but I don't know if it's any good. And now I've been so completely distracted with my live stream breaking, I never had a chance to even question that. Isn't it so much nicer to... Okay, that quickly. Okay, I'm just gonna take him out. Ooh, yeah, let's do it. I probably could have fired off one more shot, but eh. He hit me from up there. Oh wow, okay. I didn't think he could do that. That's why I tucked around the corner, because I assumed he would have to run here and then attack. I was wrong. Titanite shard. Okay, so basically I have enough to upgrade my wand once. And who knows what else. Either way, check this out. Scares me every time. Okay, break this. So, right now, I can hop down here where all the knights have been killed by this guy by the looks of it. Or this is a boss. It could be a boss too. It's hard to say. You can drop down here or you can take that path. So, I think I might just still leave episode 1 be a short hour and a half and then get ready for the episode 2 if this works. I'll try to figure out what I need to do next, but let's hit him twice. Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was going to run at me, so I couldn't. And we have this picked up. So we're going to totally get nice and strong in the next episode. I haven't done it, so, like... Oh. I'm going to try to hit this dog so hard it's going to disappear off the face of this game. How does that sound? There he goes. I thought I could hit him hard enough. He's gone. He does not exist in this plane of universe ever again. And there's my cell key, and I'm like, oh cool, I know where the cell guy was. And I went all the way to the first bonfire, and he was not there. He was actually at the second bonfire. We know this now because I figured it out right at the end, but my capture was all messed up at that point. Is there an item up there? Because the last time I didn't go this route because I didn't know. I ran through this secret, I thought, and then I dropped down. Oops, I gotta go up one more. Then I dropped down into the area, and then I've just been blasting them. It took a long time to take them all out, but it happens. Either way, I went through here, and then I dropped down into this mid section, but it doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. I don't think I picked up the item. You can just land. There's nothing. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. I got that. It got chucked out of the world itself. Exactly. Ah, okay. So yeah, I did pick this up, and I don't think I have enough strength for the Astora. I need faith of 12, I think it is. Yeah. So I could get something with a little bit more durability and 129 physical, but it's a D rating instead of a C rating attribute bonus. So I think it might actually be weaker than what I'm wearing, even though it says more physical and stuff, depending on something. Yeah, so either way, I'm glad I did that, because I forgot about that treasure chest. Because I never really made it this far very often. And the last time I did make it, I forgot it again. So maybe I wasn't doing so well as I thought. How long did this take me? With a silly death. Because I hit him with the wrong thing. Oh, I'm not even done yet. Ooh. We're not done yet. So I ran up before to save my magic because I want to do a run. So I run up and kill him, turn around, and then kill the guy that's here that runs up after you. But I just want to kill him without a chance of death. Thank you. I know you're there, dude. Again, I make this look well, at least I was making it look good until I failed there. I call that death an absolute fail. Sometimes there's a guy here and sometimes there isn't, and I don't get it. Sometimes he is. Where did the guy go? Like, there's a person hanging over the edge, and he will jump you if you grab the item or anything, and now when I come after him and I'm ready for him, he's never there. And there is a guy supposed to be there. But there you go. In fact, with my nonchalant playthrough of this, I got the item over there. His arms must have given out. You know what? Maybe he did wait too long. So the reason why I skipped them and let them go with the sword, because I could just do this now. Dead. 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 It's just so much better. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but I guess that C attribute makes a huge difference. The D to C. So if you could find a sword with like an A or S attribute for strength and you put 50 strength into it, I know you would be very strong. Very, very strong. But yeah, I guess those dragons are not going to come to life. So now this time, I'm not going to get tricked. I don't think I can lock onto this guy. Okay, we're gonna get ready to. Can I knock him into the middle of a new world too? Oh, okay. The guy up above. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you plotting? Fall down and stay down there where you belong. Silly goober. Yeah, we're moving on. Well, I didn't get my Estus Flask, but this is the night that gives me my Estus Flask. Oh, I'm out of magic. Oh, I'm so glad I did not walk out there with no magic. That would have been embarrassing. So, basically, this is what I've done, and I did it even quicker. This is even less than an hour and a half. Wow. I'm even quicker, even with a death. That's amazing. Because I was going to gladly play till the other mark and then try to get another episode in. But this is what's been holding me up for 3 days. Now I haven't dropped any frames yet, but that doesn't mean I won't drop it at the near the 4-hour mark. So I'm gonna play this super safe right now. This is where I stopped on my 3-hour first save, where I did a full playthrough and everything was blurry that I sent you on YouTube. So, this is now finally episode 1. Like I said, I would have done it way different if it would have worked earlier today with my PC reset and everything. And OBS just didn't even make it to this point yet, so we'll see what's going on. I think I'm going to let the live stream go for 4 hours, everybody, but I'm not going to play Dark Souls anymore because it's going to be throwing off everything. So the live stream is going to go for the normal 4 hour. I'm just going to have to do something else because I just want to see if 4 hours can go by and something doesn't break. But yeah, I don't want to take the risk of going on further in the game now and then having it break, so I'm playing this super safe at this hour of the night. We have our live stream episode. It didn't break. Hooray! Nothing jittered, nothing skipped, and everything worked. And I was playing at a very odd way of to ever play, and I won't play like that hopefully ever again, and hopefully I won't be forced to play like that. But yeah, that's that. Maybe we should switch to a weapon in case I accidentally drop my controller and it fires at somebody. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, there you go. We're all caught up. So now I'm going to do my thing that I always try to do at the end of each episode, which I couldn't do the first one. So for those who are live, like, yeah, I'll continue on. I'll just play something random. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a chat and you could pick out a game for me, because I got 2 on my brain that I can play right now. But for my first look at Dark Souls 3, since I'm going to pretend that this is my first look, considering I've done, I've done this too much, I'm already liking it. Like, it feels like if I were to play Dark Souls 1 or even Demon Souls, I will feel that clunkiness that I know is there. In the back of my mind, it was there. And this one's just running so much smoother now. And now they got, as of right now, I didn't fall under any of the traps. But their traps are getting better, because now you're not just running in and somebody will come over the corner and attack you or something like that. It still happens, but now you can just be walking and then a monster will just transform into a boss. And then you're just like, okay. So they've upped that, and again, I don't know the whole story yet, but what I can tell right now is I can't use my sorcerer. I can't just go around and blast things. Why would I lose my 3 Estus flasks? Are you insane? If you're like, we'll get put 4 ash? I don't even know what it's called right now. An ashen. I knew it was ash. An ashen Estus flask. Why would you have 4 of them? And then I won't be able to heal. And I need to heal because I'm going to get hit a lot. I don't know the game. Enemies are just going to show up and do like a weird delay attack or a pause and attack, or five swings in a row really quickly, and I'm going to get hit by it. So I need my Estus flasks. So hopefully we'll figure out what will happen from corner enemies to secret goop bosses. To goopy bosses? Absolutely. Corner enemies. I hopefully we Chrome, if you know this game, and anybody else really who's here and wants to watch a streamer who actually enjoys Dark Souls after this point. I enjoyed it the first time I played this game, this point, but my whatever was breaking caused me to do this 8 more times, and now this isn't exciting anymore. After this, I'm going to get a whole bunch of things happening, and it's going to be awesome. And I need to show you my level now. Actually, yeah, no, I'm going to show you my level now. I have 2,000, which is making me another level or 2, but my level right now, I'm level 14. And those are my stats: 10, 16, 9, 7, 10, 12, 20, 7, and 12. Okay, we got to remember that. Because next episode, I've already got my character ready to play. Now, I can't level up, don't think I'm level 200, because that's impossible at this point, because they're only dropping like 35 experience when you kill an enemy, so I'm not like so amazing, but I'm at least better off than this. So next episode will be at least me being able to run around and do things, and I have the sword already, and like I got it in between, would have been in between episodes, but but yeah, so we'll see what I'm at, because level 14 was, I should write this down. Absolutely. I don't even have my right chat up or anything. What am I doing? And everything on my computer is not the same. Like, it's crazy what I've got my setup to. I felt like it couldn't be my computer, but I reset my computer anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna write down. Oh, all of this info that I wrote down about OBS giving me my. I was only allowed to live stream at 960 by 540 with OBS last night, and 1,200 bitrate. I'm live streaming right now at 6,200. So whatever's going on, something's just breaking. But I'm level 14. I'll just write down level 14. That'll just give me a better idea. I don't want to write down all the stats, but basically, it's 20 or less on everything, and mostly. Yeah, it's even 10 or less on a lot of things. Alright, either way, that's that. That's what I want to show you, so next episode will be great. So, I am liking this game, and I think I'm going to like it from this point on. Hopefully, after... I was hoping XSplit would have broken in one way, and in another way I don't want XSplit to break. Because OBS gave me that 1080p, that 60 frames per second that XSplit will never give me. OBS gives me it, XSplit will not. I have to pay for that. And I want to go back to OBS because of that. But if I can live stream a full live stream at 720, well then so be it. I will gladly do that. I have no problem doing that. And maybe I could also try OBS at 720 as well and 30 frames. But again, like why do it with OBS when I can do it with XSplit and it works? So we'll see. I got to get the colors right again on this game, because the candles are very orange-ish colored on my capture, and they're a little bit more whiter in the game. So I'll fool around with the colors. This was just I reinstalled XSplit, and then I set it up and then I went live, and I hopefully had my mic the right loudness and the delay. I don't even know if I got the delay right. I got it to exactly 1 full second delay, and I don't know if that's enough. I don't remember. I didn't have it written down, and I wrote down everything else but that delay on my XSplit thingy. So it's interesting. Or I didn't scroll down far enough to read it, but either way, we will see what's going on with the next episode, and for now we'll just keep going. My bad for calling this episode a test a bunch. I assumed it was going to break, and hoped in one way and hoped that it didn't, that it would break. So yeah, either way, I'll do my outro for those who are here, and then, because that'll just end this to an episode to YouTube. I could edit it and send it away, and then I'll just play something, so don't go too far for those who are live. So, thanks Heavenlies for showing up and watching, and seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.